So we are ready for the new season. We've done some transfers. We've lost a few players. Finances are not great because we have that massive spell without any games, but we're hopefully through the worst of it. We played a bunch of friendlies. We've signed a couple of fruity little players. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Basingstoke Save. Let's have a look at our transfers before we show you the desperate state of the finances. Gordon's gone, one of our regens. Ryan Moore, the right back. Akinola, who I didn't particularly want to leave, let go, but he wanted like £900,000 a week, and he's not even first choice anymore. So I was like, can't do it, mate. Sorry. I hope he's found another club. No. Yeah, come back begging. I'll give you 200 quid a week. And Graham Hastings has left us all on released. Also loaned a few out. We're going to play one up top, at least the start of this season. So Jaskalainen, nobody wanted to buy him. He wanted to leave, but then I offered him out, and then he complained that I was trying to get rid of him, which was slightly confusing. But he's gone out on loan to Enfield. Kieran Banks, the left back, has gone as well. We've replaced both fullbacks. Mason Smith out on loan, and Ek Polo's gone out on loan as well. We've sort of rejigged the fullback situation. So signed a few loanies because obviously now we don't have any money. We've got to be. I'm actually worried about how this save is going finances wise. There's nothing we can do because we're not at the place where we can produce a youngster or get a free transfer that we can then sell for, realistically, to get us out of any sort of debt, 200, 300,000, as we've seen previously. The board are going to accept 40 grand for a player. And that doesn't really help us. That just sort of stems the bleeding a little bit. So we're going to have to rely on loan players and free transfers. So we've got Reece McNally on loan from Bradford, PA, who is our new fullback, stroke play on the right of midfield as well. Very pacey, good defensively. I think he's a really good pickup. 24, so he's got some experience. He was playing in the pitching in Northern Premier League. He's played in the National League for Solihull Moors. He's a decent player. Very happy with that. Joseph Roberts on a free transfer. He's one of our new left backs. Because we're going to be playing attacking left backs. Turned into Roy Hodgson. Attacking left backs. He's not quite as good, but he's all right. They are difficult to find. And he's played for Aldershot. Played in the National League. 14 games last season. Most of them subs and stuff, but that's pretty good experience. Then we've got Jack Senior, who's 27, bit of experience. I've also tried not to get too many, just getting more 18-year-olds and stuff, because we need a bit of experience. So he's going to be battling out for the left-back spot. He's fine. Played for Barnet in the National League. He's played in League 2 for Luton. Admittedly, it's Luton, so it doesn't really count. But he played in League 2. But then just didn't play very many games for the first 10 years of his career. Then we've got, not to be confused with Robbie Williams, Robert Williams, giving him his full name, from Swindon Town on loan. Had some interesting numbers, some ridiculous numbers. He's aggressive, he's determined, he's got amazing teamwork, and he's really good at everything else. He's going to play as more of a DM, can play him at centre-back as well, so he's pretty damn good for our level. We've got Jamie Nicholson from Newport County, another central midfielder, more of a ball-winning midfielder, DM, but can play in a couple of different roles. Could also play as playmaker, to be honest. So he's got quite a varied player on loan as well. And then we've got Connor Robson on loan from Accrington Stanley, who is another DM stroke, not really a centre-back, but more of a defensive midfielder, but has some really ridiculous attributes. He's never played a game of football, but it's all good. So I'm pretty happy with who we've got in. It was probably the hardest transfer window. It felt like the players we could get in didn't really improve us dramatically. Although we did well last season, our stature in the game didn't really improve. And then obviously with the money situation, but the players we could bring in didn't really improve in quality all that much, to be honest. So what we're going to need is just a system that we can try, which I'll show you in a minute. Finances. This is what happens when you have months without a game of football. We played lots of friendlies. I didn't want to game the system. There is certain ways you can sort of game the system a little bit on friendlies and play certain teams and cups and friendly cups and stuff like that. I played a bunch of friendlies against all sorts of teams, just to keep match fitness up because they'd all be dead, but also just to bring in a little bit of money. Not that it was much, it was like $2,000 a game sort of thing. We are spending just touching 11 grand. They've cut the wage bill from, I think it was 15 grand last season to 12 grand this season. We haven't spent any of this money. Our projection is £690,000 in debt. The board have not put in a single penny. So I think this is where, I think we're probably going to be, insecure finances. This is where the board needs to come through. We've not had a good relationship with this new board. Where do we see... Okay, so he loves the club. There was rumours early on when he took over, just after he took over, that there was a consortium after us, but he loves the club. Maybe act like it. Maybe put your hand in your pocket and fucking give us some cash, because it's not looking good. So, tactics-wise, going to be trying this. I'm going to be trying something a little bit different to what we've been playing the whole time. Going to be playing one up top. I know like two up top is quite favoured, I think. I don't really pay too much attention to other people playing the game, but I've heard people like two up top seems to be powerful this year. We'll give it a go, and if it just goes horribly wrong, then, it's a well-rounded formation, not too much in the way of instructions, mainly on this in possession page. We've pushed it up a little bit. We've got Bateman, who's we've got back on loan for another season. He's now going to be our inverted inside forward to support the striker. You've got DM, got DLP, got box to box, all pretty simple. Attacking wing backs, standard goalkeeper, nothing crazy, no gegenpressing system. And when it all goes tits up, we'll worry about it. Harry Palm's taken a knock, so this is just for funsies. We've lost one. Look at the friendlies. We've lost one friendly, which is amazing because look at we've played some big-ish teams. We beat Woodstock 8-0. So that's good. At least the new team gets a chance, the new players get a chance to bed in. I feel like I've made a horrible mistake here of why don't I just wait? There's the arguments, isn't it? You could just wait to sign those free transfers until here, so you're not paying their wages for the whole time. But then you're probably going to lose out on all the best free transfers. We are trying to sign one more guy, James Ball, 28 years old. Plays up top, or central midfield apparently, anywhere in the middle. But actually, we're going to play him as an inside forward because reasons. And he's played again Solihull Moors in the National League last season and played superbly well. And he's at the height of his career, so I think that might be a nice pickup. It's like £900, but I can't find anybody else. Right, okay. So Ben Hayward's going to come back in. To be fair, he's played above his level every time we've ever needed him. He's been superb for us whenever he's called upon. The kiss of death, obviously. The back four is pretty much the exact same back four as we had before. So we got Joseph Rabbits is going to be our left back for this game. And then we're going to have a right back. We're going to have McNally. We've got Noel Gallagher still as our other right back. And then we're going to go for... Like the centre-back partnership I've always thought is good. It's easily good enough to get promoted this level. We didn't need to do anything. What did I promise him? Oh, yeah. Don't be silly, mate. Nobody's going to bid 20 grand for you. Idiot. And then we'll have you on the bench. And then we need to work out who we're going to play as that important DM role. We've got amazing DMs now. We'll work that out in a minute. Let's pick all the other positions. Right, Unwin on the right. Really like Unwin. We've got Brad Carr as the backup. That's fine. Bateman can also play as there as well. Jack Davis now is going to probably play more central. So we've got plenty of central midfielders. And then we've got Eddie and Timmy Finnan. Obviously, Timmy Finnan is starting. Now, who do we play as this lot? So we've got our loanies. All are slightly more defensive players. And then we've got our box-to-box. Is suggesting Liam Gallagher. He's all right at everything, isn't he? And then we've got Connor Roberts, who's not really a box-to-box. Not really. These are all more defensive players, not really. And then it's probably Jack Davis, he's the next box-to-box. Okay, so the homegrown guys are going to be the box-to-box. And then we've got Jackie Davis, got 11 passing, 10 vision, which is not bad at this level. That's like the 2 default numbers. Okay, what about this guy? 15 vision, 13 passing. What's his first touch? 6. So if he can collect the ball, he'll do fine with it. We'll put you in. And then the DM. Who's that young kid? I think that young kid. The nutty one. Yeah, Robbie Williams. Okay. I'm just going to get this. I'm going to call him that for the whole time, so I might as well just fix it now. Okay, so I think we've got a pretty good team. Whether the system works, we'll discover together. But I think that is a solid footballing side. And we've still got Scholes Beard as well. Jack Davis is not going to get as much football if we stick to this system, but it is what it is. He can still play. We can still play him as the inside forward if needed. That's about it, really. He's always been one I've never. He played well last year on the left-hand side, but it is what it is. Let me view. So, okay. Whoa, hello. Just. Sorry. My bad. So there we go. We have a system in place. Let me just. I'm going to talk you through. One of the things people don't discuss too much is mentoring. So what you do is you go to training, you click on mentoring, then you say ask assistant, and then you just agree with whatever he says, bad or good. Right, okay, let's kick off our first game of the season against Bromley. Season preview. 8th. Bromley are top. They're 1 to 10 on. What the fuck? Why are they so good? Lebanese goalkeeper with 20 caps. They've got a Brazilian, bastards. Okay, they're not bad, but those odds are nutty. Okay, well, this is a test then. Is it away from home? It is. Okay, so basically, if we win this game, we're going to win the league. I think that basically, so if 1 to 10, if we beat the team away from home that are 1 to 10 on, then we've got to be the best team in the league. You know, simple maths. Oscar Thorne. Show him onto his weak foot. All right, boss. We're the underdogs here. They didn't get relegated last season, did they? Right. Uno momento, please. Uno momento. They got relegated the season before. Yeah, they finished 9th. Okay. Let's go. Oh my God. Finnan. Oh, the centre-back with the assist. That's Pulis juice, that is. Finnan. All we need him to do is either get promoted by winning the league so we don't have to worry about it, or he just needs to not bottle it when it comes to important games. Or maybe we play him all the league season until the last 5 games of the season where it's really important and the playoffs, and then just drop him from the team, knowing that he'll be shit anyway. It's a little bit harsh, but it's, if it's the only way we go up, it's got to be done. Right. Let's go. Our possession is not going to be, we're not a possession-based system now, so I don't want it too low. I wouldn't want it to drop below 40%, but anything between 40 and 60% is fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. 44% is totally good. We saw how much possession was working for us at the end of last season. A mistake is made. What I want to see, the big things I want to see, is I want to get the inside forward actually scoring goals. I want it to work and not just be a random dude just running about. Right, I'm very pleased. So the 2 guys that got involved in the goal. So what I did, luckily enough, because we had so many friendlies, is that basically I played him in every friendly that he was fit, just so he could train the position. So by the time the season started, he's like, yeah, mate, I'll smash that. I know all about that position. Right, everybody's playing all right. There's no silly ratings. This is good. They've not really had a chance. Right, Skeffington, made up name. Right, Dan Aykroyd into Skeffington. I might add a few individual player instructions. Unwin's done well defensively. But I like to leave it blank default and then see how we get on. Go on, boys. Go on. Go on, Timmy. Go on, Timmy. Pounce on it. Go on. Come on, Timmy. Let's go. Goal at the second half as well. Straight at the beginning of the second half. Yeah, 1 to 10 on. Oh. Who's going to put money for Bromley to win the league with 1 to 10 odds? It's just not worth it. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, it's got blocked. Unwin! Yes! Let's go! Oh, again. It's only 48 minutes in. Oh, they're on the floor bleeding to death, but we are still kicking them. Finnan tried the first time shot. Good block, but it got a bit unlucky for them. But Unwin on his unfavoured left foot. What's his name? I thought he said Big Mama. I'm like, I'm signing that goalkeeper. Okay. Encourage. Go on, boys. You can do it. See, this is what happens when you get a good pre-season where you can play 40 games. It's the future, boys. It's the future. Right, let's get Timmy Finnan. I know he's on his hat-trick, but... we are okay. That's fine. We can go... I know he's left-footed. He's not really a finisher. But he'll do a job. He'll do a job. And then we'll bring Connor Robertson with like 10 minutes left. If there is... we need a name for this tactic. It's not really long ball. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's all right. That's all right. Go on, Rabbits. Oh, Rabbits, unlucky. We've got our backup goalkeeper, but he's not been tested, like, at all. McNally with a black back heel. Oh, that's a dangerous pass, Aloru. Why would you ever make that pass, buddy? That's nice. This is good football. McNally pings it across. And it's a goal, Jackie Davis. Inside forward. There we go. The right back gets an assist on his debut. Robbie Williams is playing a 7. These are good. Okay, just please stop me getting carried away. Comments. People in the comments, please stop me getting carried away. Because I'm feeling like, well, how can we lose? And I'm like, have I not played Football Manager before? But I'm feeling like, how do we ever lose this league? We're beating the favourites 5-0 away from home. Like, this could be the greatest result there's ever been. I'm almost annoying myself with how overconfident I've become. Into one season. One game into the season. But even if you take away the 5 goals, we've put away our chances. But we've had it 19 shots, 10 on target, a 2 XG. Like, this is a comfortable win, even if we've probably been scoring a little bit above. Eddie wants more. Eddie wants more. He's on his own. It's a tight angle, but he loves it tight. Big Mama makes the save. I'm actually worried about finances, because we can't move stadiums, which is legally required by a certain date. So I don't know if we're gonna have to share a stadium with somebody, or we just can't get promoted, or we're relegated, or a number of things. I'm going to have to gamble. I think that player that I showed you that I was going to sign, I'm just not going to sign. We'll deal with that. Jack Davies will just play there, because I can't afford another night. Like, he's on 800 quid a week or something. I just can't afford it. What a performance. Absolute laying down a marker for the rest of the league. Not this year. We're not going to be in the shitty playoffs, all right? We're going to get such a lead that it doesn't matter. Timmy Finnan has nothing to bottle at the end of the season. That's how big our lead is. Oh, 2 goals and an assist. Like, how is he not in the Irish under-21s? Like, how is he not? How many goals does he have to score? He's got 80 goals in 120 games. And that was including the shitty season he had at Hyde. Right? I'm not sure what else he has to do to get in... Probably be a better team. But that's... Don't bring logic into this, okay? What does he have to do? Can I not just say he needs a call-up? Like, he deserves it. The guy is a fucking beast. He's one of the best non-league strikers I think I've had in many years. Absolutely. And he gets his fair share of assists. He got 14 assists a couple of seasons ago. Like, as well as banging in 32 goals. Like, the guy's an animal. Right, there we go, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Where do you think we're going to finish in? Actually, no, don't do that. Because I don't want you to be too positive, because then I'm just going to get sad. So, actually, bring me down to earth. Tell me why this team is shit. Why the tactic is shit. Why the whatever position or player is shit, and it's all going to go horribly wrong. Bring me back down, okay? Right, thank you very much for watching. If it is your first video, then why? Go back to the episode 1. But it is, then subscribe and stuff, and like the video if you enjoyed it and stuff. So, obviously, we're going to win the league at a canter. So I'll probably just skip to the end of the season now, because it's pretty much a done deal. We'll be back. I'll play a bunch of games, though, but I think we'll be back for the FA Cup, which could be the saviour of our entire club at this point with the FA Cup run. So fingers crossed for that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.